With this section, we begin to look at the exponents and logarithms. The first thing that we need to look at is the laws that guide both. So what are the laws that guide exponents and what are the laws that guide logarithms? So the first law that we want to look at are the laws to do with exponents. So the first crucial one is, for example, if you have, in fact, the first thing that we need to understand is if we have an exponent like this, an exponential term like this, like this. So what we're saying is that a is the base, and then m is the exponent. Okay, that's the first thing. Then there's laws that guide us around this. So these laws now are which laws? Okay, so the first important law is going to be am times an. So remember, we're dealing with the same base. That's the first thing we need to do. Are we dealing with the same base? Okay. So this is not this is the same base. So what do we have here? This is going to be the same as am plus n. So for example, if I go 2 power 2 times 2 power 4, this becomes 2 plus 4, which is 2 power 6. Okay, 2 power 6. Now you'll see that this, for example, we know that this is 4. Okay, this is 4, and this will be 16. So 4 times 16 is 64, and then 2 power 6 is also 64. So this is where that comes from. And then if we have am over an, the first thing we check is, do we have the same bases? This and that, are they the same? Yes. So we can apply the laws of exponents. So this is m minus n. So if I had 2 power 3 over 2 power 2, this will have, we check, is that the same base? That's the same base. So this will be 2, 3, 2, like that. So this is 2 power 1. Again, we just check. This is 8, and this is 4. Okay, so 8 divided by 4, we get 2. Which other law is important? It's when you have am, like that, and then you have n there. So this time around, we're multiplying the exponents. So this is going to be am, n. So this will be something like 2, like that. Then we do a power here. So that will be 2 power 4. And then this becomes 16. Notice this does not become, anyway, this is a different scenario. Maybe the easiest, we need to put something that can show a difference. If it was like this, then that becomes 6, because we're multiplying these two. Right, so if we multiply these two, then we get 64. Okay, but is that correct? So if I have 4 here, then I do 4 3. Okay, so that's 16 times 3, 16 times 4, which is going to be 64. Okay, so this is correct. Another law that is important is if I had a over b, then I put a power here. What does that become? This becomes a power m power n, okay, over b power n. Okay, so if I had, let's say I've got 8 over 4, okay, over 4, then I square this. Okay, so what does this become? It becomes 2 in there. This becomes 8 power 2 over 4 power 2, like that. So that becomes, again, 64 over 16, which is 4. But is that correct? So I can check this. This is 4. This is 2. So that would be 2 power 2, which is 4. Okay. Okay, so law number six becomes A over B. Okay, I hope we took note of the other ones. A over B power minus N. Now remember, this will be the same as from our previous law. This will be the same as A minus N over B minus N. Now remember, this is an inverse and that's an inverse. So if we get an inverse of this one and inverse of that one, this, remember, will become 1 over A, okay, power N. And then this one will become Bn over 1, like that. So this becomes Bn over An. So we can still factorize this, and this becomes B over A, like that. So that's the same. There's another law, which is number 7. This is, if it's like that, okay, it can also be looked at differently. For example, if I had it like this, it's similar to this. Okay, so this will become B over M over A over N, like that. So that's the same law. So these 7 laws are very important and we must know them. Okay. Okay, so in conclusion, we looked at this law. Make sure you know it. This is the law of multiplication. This is the law of division. We have this multiplication of exponents. And then we have this one, that's expansion, distribution into the brackets. Then we have distribution here, the inverses, distribution. And then you have also how the inverses work. So if you master these are also going to be very important because this is a concept that's a little bit easier, but we will integrate this with logarithms, which can be a little bit more complex. Thank you for following and all the best.